From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.
What's up, world? It is the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper, and this is the premier sports betting show, the Primetime Angles, live on IG. I hope everybody's feeling good, feeling great. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Pretty much went even with clients yesterday and everything like that. CBB Bets List 4-5-1 yesterday. Not too bad, but we cleaned up yesterday when it came to the famous bets list for all the games that actually went on there. I counted it up. We had like 6, 7, 8 canceled games, postponed games, but we killed it yesterday. Killed the Pac-12, killed the Mountain West, did pretty good in that conference as well too. Destroyed the ACC yesterday as well. So, if you guys are following the bets list, you guys had your come up last night, and I know you guys is feeling good about that. And you know what? Today is a new day. Let's go ahead and try to get these tickets cashed out and move forward from there, man. That's what it's all about. But it is Sunday. I'm letting you guys kind of pile in here because I know this is the show that everybody kind of jumps into because, everybody wants to get those NFL bets. We're going to start off with the college basketball bets list for today. Then we'll jump into the straight up winners for this week. Also, the DFS Sunday lineup, and then I got you guys on the PrimeTime PK6 and on the Dog PK4 as well, too. So you guys be ready for that. And then we got Del Mar, closing day at Del Mar for the winter meet, for the old Hollywood meet. And we'll be back next summer at Del Mar, but we get prepared for my track, Santa Anita, in the next few weeks. I'll be at opening day as well too, the day after Christmas. So we on, baby, we on. So pretty much all right, got a good amount of people in here. I just don't want anybody saying that did I miss this or did I miss that, you know what I mean? But it's always love. I'm just clowning just to clown, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So who got to watch the fights last night? The fights was pretty good. You know what? My man Jake Paul went ahead and took care of his business last night. I thought Nate was going to be much better than that, but Jake Paul is much improved from how he looked in Miami when he was just throwing jabs. So pretty much we are where we're at right now, and it is what it is, bro. It was funny last night, and it was great to see Mike Tyson actually make it worth my money to actually invest in watching him on a pay-per-view, him and Roy both, because we all know that those guys left us hanging. And that's why Mike had to do that, because Mike looked so bad in his last fight before last night. And he looked really good. That's like how we wanted Mike to go out. You know what I mean? And I think that, honestly, I know he's old and probably can go only so many rounds, but that was a good little tune-up, warm-up for Mike. Maybe he might think about coming out of retirement, because we all know if Mike comes out of retirement, he can make a big heavyweight championship fight happen on pay-per-view just like he did last night. And also, I want to go ahead and send a big shout-out to Triller, because they did a damn good job with that production last night. And it was new wave, it was new cutting edge, and it was something that really is going to have to be done again. They brought in Snoop Dogg as a color commentator. That was pretty funny, you know what I mean? Two uncles at a barbecue. That shit was comedy. So, pretty much it was a good night overall. But the person that impressed me was Israel Andezian, the MMA guy, the UFC fighter. He's really good at analyzing fights and everything like that. And he probably does have a career, a future in that as well too. So you know what? All in all, it was a great broadcast. I just didn't like the way that the play-by-play guy kind of was underselling the fight, making it look like it was some cash grab stuff. It was a really good event. We sat here and watched boxing matches that will have us all snoozing by the third, fourth round. But this one actually had my eyes on it, open and everything like that. So pretty much it is what it is. And let's go ahead and see what's going on with the straight up winners for this week. All right, straight up winners for this week. We already got two of them down, Texans and Washington. You guys already know, though, we talked about that when it was time to talk about it. So pretty much those two teams cashed out for us on Thursday. Then we got the Pats, who are the dog bet of the week. They were at plus 135 when I put that bet down. They have been bet down to plus 115 at this point. We got the Panthers, who I like a lot today as well, too. Also have them on the plus 4.5 with the show bets as well. So pretty much we're going to be, we have that one here, Panthers plus 165. And then we have the Jaguars for the upset today against the Browns. The Browns don't have, the Browns are rolling without Myles Garrett today. They got a few other players that are on the sideline as well, too, with the COVID situation. So I think the Jazz get a monster upset today against the Browns. I know the Browns are 7-3, but you know what? These are the type of games that the Browns have been known to drop over the years as well, too. They always have a tough time in the state of Florida. And then you got the Raiders. I think the Raiders, this is a must-win situation for the Raiders today. And I think the Raiders do go ahead and take care of their business by any means necessary. I don't know if they cover the spread, but I know that they will probably go ahead and win this game late because we know that Atlanta does not play great defense and they don't play good closing defense as well either. But they are a much improved team from the first few weeks of the season since Raheem Morris has taken over. Then we got the Bills minus 235. This is a tough game today, but regardless, though, I feel like the Bills should actually clean up today and actually end this one kind of early. But you know what? The Chargers always loom the danger as a dog. If they seriously, they always loom the danger when they're on the plus side of things. So we got to look out for that. But I think the Bills will have enough to beat them today and cover spread as well too. All right, so we got the Jets. And now I'm looking kind of good because Tua is out for today. Tua is out. So you guys go ahead and mark that down. Take him off your fantasy team, whatever you were going to do with him. He's not playing today. He's out of here. So pretty much thumb is hurting, leg is hurting, whatever. But I like the Jets off top anyway. So plus 255. And you know what? I know it looks crazy right now, but the Jets are a desperate team. And when you're a desperate team, crazy things happen in games, dude, at this time of the year. So we'll see how it goes. And it's a division rival as well, too. So we'll move forward from there. And then we got the Bengals. I like the Bengals today. I know a lot of people are like, they don't have Burrow. But you know what, though? The Giants are still a 3-7 team, though, at the same time, though, right? So pretty much you got a Bengals squad that has some really good defenders, and they got some players as well too. And I think Finley, when he got thrown into the game, it was really at a point where Washington was starting to get into a rhythm in a sense, you know, on defense, and pretty much that's how they pretty much ended Burrow's season because they started really annihilating that offensive line. I think this week after pretty much getting your quarterback killed, that offensive line is going to take it upon themselves to protect the backup quarterback by all means necessary. Hopefully, you know, I would be thinking I'm just trying to roll with the mentality that you would have if you were a player. But you know what, though? Some of these guys are just getting ready for the offseason as well, too. But I like the plus 220 on the Bengals today as well. I like the Titans plus 150. The Ravens plus 300 was marked down when they were still going to probably have Lamar Jackson playing. But you know what? That's just a hope. That's a hope and a wish right there. That's something that's probably not going to happen at all. The Ravens most likely will lose that game. But yeah, as you can see, I'm on their side. So plus 300. So you know what? If they win, pull off the miracle victory, Robert Griffith III will be the starting quarterback too. So hopefully he can bring us some good vibes and get a great moment. But all in all, though, it looks like it's going to be a long, very long shot. And then Saints minus 275. Even though I like the Broncos to cover in this game, that's probably not going to happen no more because they don't have a quarterback today. They're going to be rocking with guys that play quarterback in college. So, pretty much expect a lot of deceptive play calling and everything in that game. Then I like the Rams minus 300. You like the Chiefs today minus 180. And I'm just giving those numbers out for you guys that love to do the chalk parlays and things like that, or just the parlays in general with money lines and things. And pretty much for you people that are playing in pools as well, too. And the Packers minus 455 tonight. That's a big number. That's the biggest number of the day. And you always look at those and say, damn, when the Lions aren't looking that heavy on other sides, you always say to yourself, damn, it's going to be a lot of pressure on the Packers tonight to go ahead and take care of their business. But I think that they absolutely do. And then we got the Seahawks tomorrow night, minus 245. So that's your straight up winners for that's the straight up winners for you right there. Now we move forward and pretty much we're going to jump into this real quick. I know I was going to do the CBB list, but let's just get this football stuff out the way early. So here we are, DFS Sunday lineup. $2 million prize. Quarterback is going to be Derek Carr of the Raiders. Then we're going to have Derrick Henry of the Titans starting for us as well, too, at running back. I expect a big day from him. Damian Harris has been balling out as of late, so pretty much we're going to have him here as well, too, in the backfield for us. And then we got Stephon Diggs at receiver today. I expect a big day coming from him against the Chargers. A.J. Brown, I feel like it's a get-back game for him. He should have a monster day against the Colts. And Jacoby Myers, I think that he'll have a great day as well, too, as Cam's number one receiver. And I think that he'll get himself a touchdown or two as well because, they're taking advantage of their speed, and they're really making this a much better situation now for the Pats moving forward. And then you got Darren Waller, who's probably the top 3 tight ends in the league, and he should be the main target today. And this should be a highlight game for Darren as well, too, because you're going against a team that's not that great defensively. So pretty much the stars always get to be stars against teams like this. And then, you know what? In a surprise move, I got Michael Pittman Jr., the former Trojan man, former USC alumni. And Michael Pittman made a play last week that was very, very good. And I liked what he did. And I like the progress that he's been making over the last few weeks. He's starting to become a target for Phillip Rivers. So there goes somebody, a little wild card to throw in there, and it kind of cheap as well, too. So there it is. And then the defense is going to be the Rams. I don't know how the defense didn't get put in there, but once I go ahead and put this up for you guys, it'd be the defenses on the Rams, and this was about 59.7. So 59,000 and like 600 because it's 59.8 for the DFS group. So pretty much I had $200 left over after we added the Rams as the defensive squad as well, too. And it was funny because I almost put a Bronco in the game. I'm trying to remember which one. It's Jerry Jeudy. And then once they said the quarterbacks wasn't going to be there, Jerry Jeudy ass got pulled out. So it is what it is at the end of the day. And let's go ahead and jump into the NFL PrimeTime PK6 for today. All right, so we got the 32-1 ticket for you guys. It's going to be the under 48.5 with the Browns and the Jags. The Browns, actually, when it comes to over-unders, they've went under in 6 out of the 10 games that they played in. And then the Jags are split down the middle, 5-5 in these spots as well, too. And pretty much I think they've went over a bit more at home than they have on the road. But still, the Jaguars' offense looked absolutely atrocious last week, and the Browns' defense actually has been playing some damn good football over the last few weeks, to be dead honest with you. They actually haven't given up that many points. They haven't given up 20 points in the last 3 to 4 weeks as well, too. But they were at home. It was a different situation. And, pretty much though most of those games were at the house. I think they played 3 games in a row at home. So pretty much the Browns coming to this situation, I have them actually going ahead and going under today. So you know what? But I do expect the Browns to be kind of in this one. But I think though at the end of the day, the Jags figure out a way to win this game. in a sense. But we'll see how it goes. I like the under 48.5. I just feel like they're giving way too many points to the Browns today, even though they are 7-3. And last time they did give them kind of a big spread, they were able to cover that as well too. But they're on the road today. They're going against a desperate team as well. And the Jaguars, Luton's not looking that bad. Luton looked okay the first 2 weeks. He just ran into a really good Steelers team last time out, and it is what it is at the end of the day. Then you got the over 52 Chargers Bills. You got a Chargers team that's went over 7 out of their 10 games this season. The Bills have went over 8 out of their 10 games this season. So pretty much all in all, you got two teams that love to go over, and I think that's going to happen today as well too. So pretty much expect some fireworks early and expect some fireworks late, and hopefully the Bills don't make this too close of a game. I'm trying to get them to win this one by 10 or better, because we know they got 4.5 on the spread, and the Chargers are going to be trying to figure out a way to be in this game today. You know what I mean? They got the scheme for it, so it is what it is, man. So over 52 Chargers Bills. Let's see how it shakes out. Then the Dolphins and the Jets. The Jets actually have went over in their last 2 games. They've actually been able to score about 27 points in each of their last contests as well too. So pretty much the offense is stepping it up. They're playing a little bit better. And then the Dolphins today, they're going to be without Tua, but that's not a big deal in a sense, because they still got Fitzpatrick, but still, this is going to still be a desperate team looking to try to get their first win of the season. And I think the Jets are going to go into this game, and they're going to figure out ways to score points in a deceptive way. And the Dolphins are going to put their points on the board as well too. So hopefully we get a 24-21 finish, all right? So I also believe, but don't be shy with the Jets today, man, because this is the type of game that the Dolphins can go ahead and lay an egg in as well too. They've had their issues when they've gone and played in MetLife. So we move forward, and as I had before, I have the Raiders here. Now they're minus 175 after being 160 earlier this week. So a lot of the bettors are jumping in on the Raiders to make it happen, you know what I mean, to try to get this one home. So pretty much I'm rocking with the Raiders minus 175 money line, so we don't have to worry about field goals and, winning by 3 or 4 or anything of that nature. Raiders just go out and do what Al Davis used to always tell you to do. Just win, baby. That's all we got to have you do. Commitment to excellence, all right? So Raiders minus 175. I'm going to rock with the Rams today in a revenge spot at the stadium. You guys have to understand the Rams have not played a close game all season. The only close game they played was against the Cowboys. But other than that, so far, they've been a dominant team at SoFi Stadium, especially in their last few matchups as well, too. So I'm going to go ahead and take that into fruition right here. And I think that the Rams are going to beat up on the 49ers today. The 49ers are just a lost cause, in my opinion. They really threw away the Niners season yesterday when they said no home games for the next few weeks. So maybe my city, Pasadena, can come through for them and give them the Rose Bowl for a few weeks, because, that'd be some nice revenue for not being able to have the Rose Bowl this year. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Rams should go ahead and clean up in this game. 7 or better. I think this will go up as well too. It probably will go up to about a 7.5 or so. So we'll have to see how it goes. And hopefully we'll get Dave Long Jr. in here. We got his aunt in here right now, my cousin. So pretty much hopefully he'll get in the game today and do some things, get a pick or something like that. And then we got the Chiefs money line minus 190. I think the Chiefs are going to take care of business today. I know that there's a big shot today that, Brady and them can do a great job and do really well and win this game. But I think, though, the last week showed us a lot of flaws in this team. And I know that Mahomes is going to really want to beat Tom Brady Day, and Andy Reid as well too. But this is somewhat of a game that feels kind of trappy in a sense. But I really have the utmost confidence in the Chiefs today as well too to go ahead and win this game. But Tom Brady's not on national television today, so it may be a little different. He may step it up a bit. Well, he will be on national television. Let me take that back because this is going to be the Fox game of the week or whatever. But still, I think that the Chiefs wind up winning this game late, and Tom Brady and the crew actually go to 7-5 on the season, and there's gonna be some questions being asked after this. You know what I mean? 7-5, 7-4, whatever. But there's gonna be some questions asked after this, man. You know what I mean? And the Eagles are, to me, are still in a good. The Eagles are actually in the driver's seat right now still, and they could possibly get a big upset tomorrow as well. So don't go to sleep on them yet. This is their time of year. You know what I mean? Pretty much once you get past the end of November, it seems like Philly has stepped up their game the last 3 years in December. So if you're an Eagles fan, I would say to not lose your faith because you're still in a very winnable division at the end of the day. Because maybe the Giants might mess around and lose today so we can really, really, really get some good money off this Bengals game. All right, so here we are, Dog PK4. Obviously, I'm going to roll with the Pats. They are the dog bet of the week. And then you have the Panthers with the plus 140. And then you also have the Bengals plus 230 as well, too. And then you got the Titans money line plus 150. And also what I'm hearing is, well, too, for that Eagles game tomorrow is that Jalen Hurts is going to be getting some playing time, like a lot of playing time tomorrow. So they pretty much telling me right now Wentz is hurt, and he's just kind of playing through injury, dude, seriously, to keep it real with you. So that's what usually what I would assume. But I do love the Dog PK4. I love the Pats here because I think they can take care of their business. No Larry Fitzgerald today. I know that's not a big deal because Larry Fitzgerald is now ancient, when it comes to NFL years and, pretty much the time he served in the NFL. But, it's always good to have a good leader out there that can point out things for you that you guys can take advantage of. He knows the Patriots pretty well. But all in all, though, he ain't playing today. So you got the Pats money line at home. So hopefully Cam can go ahead and teach a lesson to another quarterback they think that is going to be better than him in the long run. And then you got the Panthers. I think just because last week the Vikings, the way that they blew that money for us last week, they messed up a lot of money last week with that Cowboys BS, and how dominant they were before they came into that Cowboys game. So now we know that this Vikings team somewhat has to be motivated by who they playing. And I think that they're going to overlook the Panthers a little bit today and get themselves in trouble. So that's why I like the Panthers with the plus 140. As you can see, their line went from 165 to plus 140. So a lot of people see it the same way that I do as well, too. The Bengals line has never really changed this week, the plus 230, but the Bengals are the long shot here. But you know what? We got a good shot here because we got two teams with losing records playing each other today, and there are no guarantees for a Giants team with just because they're a -6 today. Come on, man. Just a few weeks ago, this team was a plus 14.5. You going to trust them as a -6? We'll see how it goes. They're going to have to earn our trust here. So that's why I'm taking the Bengals in this spot. And then we have the Titans money line plus 150. You know where I'm doing with this one. This is a revenge game, and that's what it's all about is revenge. I'm telling you. So that's what it's all about is the revenge factor of the Titans want to get that one back from a few weeks back on the Thursday night football game. So there it is. But, I know the Titans are not playing their best football of the season. They've dropped, 3 out of their last 4 games, 4 out of 5, something of that nature. But all in all, though, this team is a team that will still be here in the next few weeks vying for a playoff spot. So there it is. And, the AFC South is still wide open. So there it is for the NFL plays today. And boy, oh boy, man, I'm feeling good about this, man. I hope you guys are feeling the same. All right, so we move on and we have ourselves the CBB Bets List, and we got number 8 Kentucky. Then we're gonna go not number 8 Kentucky, but we got Kentucky with the -8 today. They're playing against Richmond. I like Sam Houston State to cover against Boise here. You got Tulane going against Lipscomb. I think Tulane, they took care of us the other day. They should take care of us today. I'm going in reverse. I had Air Force for my clients yesterday. Today, I'm going to rock with Seattle University. They're always good in spots like this. And, pretty much this is a team that possibly can be in the tournament this year. Yes, they do play in the WAC, but still, they do their thing. They're fun, and they always seem to show up and actually play really good basketball. So I like Seattle University in this spot, +125. Then I like Baylor today, the number 2 team in the nation. They're going against Washington. I think that they should be able to beat them by 15 or better, but we're going to see how it goes, though. But I love Baylor today as well, too. Then I like North Florida as well with the +24. They're going against Miami. Miami's known to kind of trick off games like this one, so I can expect that to be the same again. +24 North Florida, and then we got the -6.5 with Sanford. I think Sanford's going to be good today. You saw what they did the other day. I think they dropped 170 or something of that nature, so hopefully they can go ahead and have a real good day for us today as well too. Then we got Houston +125 in a battle of Texas. They're going against Texas Tech today. I think Houston pulls off the slight upset here, and then I like Rhode Island today in the San Francisco game. I know a lot of people are all over San Francisco because, they just beat Virginia the other day, but that's just a fluky moment. And if they play that game again, Virginia will probably win by 25 points. You know what I mean? They didn't take them as seriously as they should have, but I think if they had a second matchup with them, they probably blow them away. And then I like South Dakota State today as well, too. I think South Dakota State is a sleeper. They're not going to win the game, but they should cover today for it. So there it is. That's the CBB Bets List for you guys. A total of 10 games for you as well, too. If you want to parlay it, it'll be 600 to 1. But all in all, though, just go ahead and single what you like and move from there. Or, you guys can be like how it was the other day. You know what I mean? Just single everything that you like. We might hit at 70%. We might hit at 50%. Regardless of anything, though, we cash and tickets, baby. So there it is with the CBB Bets List for today. And pretty much as we get down here to the final segment of the show, always thankful for Del Mar and Santa Anita. They always are a good surplus of, funds and things of that nature. And I love dealing with my horse bettors as well, too. This is the final day of Del Mar, not the final day of the racetrack, but the final day of the meet. And pretty much this meet was a very short but very good at the same time, too. A lot of good prices got paid out as well. And then they brought out Then the East Coast trainers brought in all their great horses as well too, and so this was a good event. And also a quick update as well too. If you do have Julio Jones on your fantasy squad, go ahead and scratch him right now because he's out with a hamstring injury today, and Hayden Hurst is not doing too well either. So if you got some Falcon players on your squad, if you got those guys on your squads, then you guys got to be ready to go ahead and pull them out. So race 7 today is going to be the Cecil B. DeMiley race, and we're going to roll with the horse by the name of Party Game. Party Game is going to be ridden by Irad Ortiz, the East Coast Invader, and hopefully he can go ahead and get that picture with Party Game, who's trained by Jeff Mullins. We're going to pair this horse up with the 10, 11, and the 1, and you guys can box it up like this: 1, 6, 10, 11. All right, then we got the Matriarch. The Matriarch is going to be a pretty good race as well, too. We're going to go with the horse by the name of Blowout. This horse is trained by the East Coast Don himself, Chad Brown, and is going to be ridden by the best jockey in California, Flavian Pratt. So it makes too much sense to not take this horse. You know what I mean? So pretty much you got to have him. Blowout. So go ahead and blow him out. Blowout. So we can go ahead and go 2, 4, 5, 6. So pretty much we're just going down the line for this one right here. And then we got the Nightcap, race 10. It's going to be a horse by the name of Not this horse. We got another horse. It's going to actually be Dennis's Celery is going to be our horse for this one. It's going to be the 12 horse as well, too, for this late race. So pretty much I'll make sure to fix that for you guys. Smooth Like Straight was our horse yesterday in the Hollywood Derby. But today, no, that is not our horse. Our horse is going to be a horse by the name of Dennis's Celery. I was kind of rushing because this one was at the end. But yes, this is the final day of Del Mar. And then we're going to try to hit this pick six and hit it good too as well. We got the 1, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. That's 6 deep in leg 1. We're going 2 deep in leg 2 with the 2 and the 7. We're going 3 deep in leg 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going 2 deep in the final leg as well too, 9, 12. This is a $36 investment. Let's go ahead and see how it goes, and hopefully we can go ahead and cash those tickets. Okay, so pretty much that's the show for today. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the premier sports betting show hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. And this is the Primetime Angles live on IG. And I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. so we can talk some Monday Night Football. And we're going to start previewing some of these college basketball conferences as well, too. And we'll be picking out our winners for that as well, too. All right, so you guys stay tuned. And also the NBA Totals show is up as well too, so you guys check that out on PrimeWave Media and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well too. All right, so I am gone. Thank you for tuning in to the Primetime Angles, the premier sports betting show, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. This is a PrimeWave Media production, and go ahead and press that subscribe button.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.